It was at the rising of the sun, really just a few hours since the time that they had placed Jesus of Nazareth in that tomb. These three women had been with Jesus through all of the Crusades, through all the times of ministry. They were there at the cross. And now, right at the rising of the sun, they're on their way to the tomb with sweet spices to minister to his body. And they question among themselves, who's going to roll away the stone? And just as they are rounding the last bend, they behold the tomb. But the stone has already been rolled away. And as they approach the tomb, they see sitting on the right side a man clothed in white. And the man says unto them, Ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. These three women, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome. I have talked about these women many times in preaching here on the radio. I've done Facebook teachings concerning especially Mary Magdalene, because this woman who had come to one of the many crusades that Jesus had conducted, where crowds and multitudes of people had been there. This woman, filled with 7 devils, was delivered. And her life was forever changed. And she followed Jesus. Wherever he was teaching, wherever there was ministry going on, she and these faithful women were there. They were the ones who prepared and worked behind the scenes, make these big times when they were ministering to the multitudes to make these things successful. And I think about that, and I think about all the faithful people who work and labor in the local church or in the local parachurch ministry. They get up every day and they just go do what they do. They're not looking for the pat on the back. They're not looking for financial blessing. They're just going because they love the Lord and because they're faithful to the ministry. And oh, don't you know that we couldn't do the things that we do if it were not for these faithful people. And perhaps you are of that number. And I just want to say to you, from Pastor Jack King, a man who knows, I've seen it. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you. And I thank you for your work and your labor for our blessed Lord. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.